Anjir lah. Oke. Aduh, fuck. Belum udah ditolak sama Mbak Ei. Sama Raiden Shogunnya, nggak dapet Raiden Shogun dong. Selama musuh mengingatkan bla 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 detik maksimum bla bla bla, ya udahlah, nah kita dapat senjata lah.
Guess we can rest a bit.
Malah dapat sepupunya Baal. Fuck off. Anjir lah. Udah ngumpulin lo, astaga. Ini nggak dapet, dapet. Anjir. Oke guys, nggak apa-apa. Memang tidak ditakdirkan untuk didapatkan kayaknya ya. Fuck off. Ya udah, kita lanjut ke quest quest story-nya tentang Mbak Ei, Mbak Raiden Shogun sendiri. Nyesek, benar nyesek. Nyesek. Halo, ya halo. Anjir, gak dapat Mbak Ei, gak dapat Raiden Shogun. Nyesek beneran, ampun lah. Udah ngumpulin primogem, udah ngitung sampai udah roll 70. Red off lagi. Kurang berapa hari? Oh iya, red off lagi. Malah dapat kecing. Fuck the fuck. 11 hari. Aduh. Kita tidak ditakdirkan untuk bersama. Ayolah, ayo. Ini gara-gara orang ini. Gara-gara orang ini nih. Ngapain keluar tadi tuh, ngapain? Kamu udah cukup. Raiden kecil itu bang. Raiden kecil. Anjir lah.
If the Tenryo Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
Okay.
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now. I hope
Kita
you can
lanjut
understand.
story quest ya, story questnya.
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion
Lebih
going.
baik kita
See
lanjut
if we can find a solution.
jalan keluarnya.
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
Kan ada event sama chess. Ya itu chessnya. Masalahnya chessnya
Greetings.
kemarin,
Thank you
benar.
both again for delivering this here.
Farmingnya farming chess. Jadi dapat
So
primogem
they're
dari
friends of
chess.
yours. I'm Master
Ngumpulin.
Kamaji's servant.
Tahu chessnya kurang lumayan banyak yang udah kebuka gitu loh.
Well, The Tri
Kalau
Commission's work
event ya
used to
itu
consist of
nanti
gathering information for the Shogun
red
and
off
carrying out any
masalahnya,
duties she
red
assigned.
off 70.
But recently, she announced that she wishes to spend some time in
mungkin
solitude and
nyampe.
self-reflection. Since she is refusing to receive any visitors, there is no one to tell us what to do. We all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been getting wilder. Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in shape or size. But now, it seems to be drawing closer to Inazuma.
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now?
Sama.
Or is this her way of
Di
trying
atas
to get
100%
revenge
map.
on us?
Belum. Yang Sere sama Watatsumi belum.
Oh yeah, you're right. If she really wanted to get revenge on us, she could just strike us with lightning right here. Which would also be pretty scary.
I don't think you need to worry about that. The reason we're concerned is that we've never known the Almighty Shogun's will to falter before.
Aduh.
Considering Liyue's god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign. A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the almighty Shogun is having health problems. The fact that she won't see anyone right now makes us concerned that things are only going to get worse.
Tidak heran jika kalian jadi khawatir.
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryou Commission. We need to make sure we're prepared to deal with the chaos if and when it arrives.
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryou
Jadi
Commission
ini
is facing huge
ceritanya setelah
internal
melawan
instability
Raiden
at the
Shogun.
moment. The Kujo clan has lost
Jadi-
control over the other clans.
Why is that?
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with Futui and nearly destroying the whole of Inazuma.
Kujo.
Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time before the almighty Shogun hands down her
Baca hari
decree.
terakhir.
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore. But there's still work that has
Baca
to be
hari
done.
terakhir. Dapat berapa
Mr.
gitu ya?
Takayuki
Paling kan
was better
30 ya.
health,
Ya
I
moga
might
aja
be
ya.
through. But now,
Itu orang
My life
beruntung
will be
banget
used
kalau
to play with.
udah 30 kali roll
Uncover the truth
tiba-tiba
in time.
dapat B5.
I failed to stop my father.
Kalau perhitungan gue bener tadi kan udah paling enggak biasanya 70-80. Jadi tadi wah pasti
don't
dapat
blame yourself, Master.
B5 ini.
You have to at least
Udah
keep your
seneng
chin up
B5
until
bener.
your older brother returns.
Ternyata Raiden kecing yang
The
keluar.
Kujo clan can't cope with any more instability in its current state.
Yes, you're right. Masahito has enough on his plate at the moment. Mustn't cause any more issues for him. Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan. He's the only one capable of taking charge of the situation now.
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem. A speedy resolution to the Tenryou Commission's internal issues is in our best interest as well.
I'll come with you, Master.
No need. I'll handle this by myself.
Kujo
Oh.
Kamachi. Loh, ini
Okay.
orang ini
Take care,
kan
man.
ke
Come back
Kujo
soon.
juga loh. Menunggu pengabdi. Oh, yang yang di
If you think
hukum
about
itu
it,
ketuanya
both
sih.
the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryou Commission have been caused by the Shogun's decision to take some time off, right? If things carry on like this, people will start to panic.
Bagaimana kalau kita ajak dia keluar asing, ngajakin Raiden Shogun
You can
jalan-jalan.
actually do that?
Don't know for sure, but we may as well try. Whether she takes us up on the offer or not will depend on what mood she's in.
Nemenin
Sounds like you guys
jalan-jalan
know
Mbak
what to
Ei.
do. Shall I leave it up to you then?
Sendiri ya. Bagaimana?
You know, everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition, but if people got to see her in person, it would put their fears to rest.
Oke.
Thank
try.
you very much. I owe you one. Again.
BTW ini story Ei-chan ya. Oh ya, ini story questnya Mbak Ei. Ei-chan. Ei-chan ya. AKA Raiden Shogun, AKA Baal. Bukan Baal sih, Baal itu Raiden Shogun sebelumnya ya. Refleksi dunia fana dimulai. Kapital Imperatrix Umbrosa bagian 1. Jadi kita ke kemana ini? Oh, ke kuil. Ke kuil kayaknya ketemuan sama Mbak Ruba, siluman Ruba itu. Iai Miko, Iai apa sih? Gujiae, ya Gujiae. Cari Iai Miko. Gujiae. Mana Gujiae? Gujiae? Oh ini. Iya apa sih? Iya apa sih?
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit
Oh,
me?
tentu saja.
What a smooth talker. Though your eyes do not lie as convincingly as your tongue.
Yep.
Still, your answer has put me in a good mood.
Gue nabung
So
buat
tell me,
Hutau C1 sama Homa
What is the matter?
dan Iai Miko.
The Shogun decided to take a break.
Anjir,
And since
nabung
then,
dari sekarang
the
itu.
storm around Inazuma has gotten wilder. Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will. So people are worrying that something might be wrong with her.
Dan your commission juga. Ya masih lama. Hutau, Ri,
There's little purpose in keeping anything hidden from you
Tapi
anyway.
dalam waktu dekat
Since the
aja.
battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has
Homa sama
changed
Iai Miko ini
drastically.
juga yang belum tahu. Suasana hatinya berubah
Her
drastis.
power was already on the decline. Then you
Kamu-
dealt her that fateful
Kamu yang
strike.
memberikan pukulan kuat
The
padanya.
defeat was a heavy blow to her.
Anjir.
It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolored
Seorang
manga and
dewa
light
kalah
novels when I
sama
went to see her. Oh, the poor thing. Without
Makhluk
desserts
fana,
and books to
anjir,
console
makhluk fana.
herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it. Crying and ranting and raving. Oh, I could hardly bear to see her
Iai
that
Miko
way.
ternyata bisa menggoda juga, Bang. Anjir.
Expect us to believe
Dari
that
awal
Madame Midoriya
kemunculan
really
udah
did
kelihatan
something
udah
like that?
suka nggodain gitu kan emang. Aku tidak percaya.
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your concern
Dasar
sounds
siluman
every
berubah.
bit as nonsensical to me as that blatant lie did to you. Ei seeks eternity. To
Mengajar apa
her,
dia?
mortal
Hidup
lives
manusia
come and
berus
go in the
kacamata.
blink of an eye. Of what consequence to her are mortal concerns for her well-being?
You're saying she's fine, right?
I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires her attention. So there is no reason to disturb her. I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, her will has
Sudah
wavered
goyang.
somewhat.
Justru itu kita harus tengok dia.
I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting.
Cuma aku yang boleh mengunjungi.
But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you when I already have everything one could
Lakukan
ever
ini
want
untuk ya.
and have seen
Tapi gue suka Iai Miko
like
yang
that
gitu.
answer.
Ya,
Here is the pass
siapa
permit.
yang nggak suka gitu
Show
ya?
it to Ryo Kuzumeshu at the gate, and he will let
Gak
you
bisa
in.
diputer, gak bisa diputer.
Thanks, Miko.
My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please stay
Tapi
true
kan
to
kamu
your
jawab dengan
word.
jujur. Ku harap kamu
Oh,
pegang kata-kata
and
aku.
don't
Ya,
forget
jangan
to
lupa
return the
berikan
pass
izin.
permit to me after you have finished with it.
Oke. Aku aja Red Off malah dapat Raiden Jin. Raiden Jin. Aduh, Jin ngapain sampai Inazuma gitu ya. Jauh amat gitu Jin. Main-main ke Inazuma. Sih, tadi ke ke Shogun sekarang ya. Oke, kita langsung ke Shogun. Anjir lah. Kalian udah rate-nya dinaikin loh, masih aja nggak dapet. Kemana tadi? Aku sampai lupa lagi. Iya ini, ampun dah. Tuh lah, apa lewat karpet langsung nangkep mau. Ya udahlah. Kita masuk kastil.
Boring.
Lama.
Lament.
Wow, iya.
The
Terus
almighty
dapat
Shogun
WGS
has
pula
requested
sama
solitude.
Skyward Park.
No visitors allowed.
Tapi lumayan senjata deh.
Oh, we've got a pass permit from Miko.
Oh,
Don't be ridiculous.
banyak ya
Lady Guji
Primojum
never
ya.
gives
Aku
her
nggak
pass
pernah
permit to another
sampai
person.
nge-roll senjata aku.
Travelers like yourselves.
Tak hemat-hemat buat karakter doang dari dulu.
Guji
Senjata
is only
hampir
authorized
gak-
to hold
hampir
that
gak
pass
kena.
permit because of the trust that the almighty Shogun places in her, and her alone. Wait, this is
Asli. Sebenarnya segitu.
authentic. Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in your way.
Oke.
Apologies. Please proceed. Says the Shogun is resting at this time. Please be especially respectful
santai.
and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
Oke. I'll be fucked up if you can be right here. I do the same thing I thought you did I never would. Iya sih. Roll kau berapa itu?
Look how she's
Itu
pacing back and forth.
standar itu kan hoki aja, dapat semata pilih. Bentar mandir terus. Ya hoki tapi roll ke berapa itu juga. Kalau rollnya nggak sampai kurang dari 50 hoki emang. Penyusup harus segera disingkirkan. Anjir macet aja.
Why are you treating us like we're your enemies? We made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally legitimate means.
Ini yang asli kalau kayak
Use of
gini.
force has been forbidden. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude. That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
What do you make of this?
Memangnya boneka perlu istirahat.
Huh?
This body has no need of rest. But I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Oh ini masih boneka. Oke.
Paimon gets it. So this
Anjir.
is all Ei's doing.
Roll 32. Ya hoki kalau itu.
But why? Surely you going about your business doesn't interfere with the plane of
Oh belum
Euphemia.
keluar dari Plane of Euthymia.
She's got plenty of space in there. Seems like it would be the perfect place for rest and relaxation.
I do as she wishes. I
Plane
can say
of
no more than
Euthymia.
this.
Itu sama kayak Serenitia
In my
Pot
current
kita
state,
kayaknya.
even if I went out, I could do nothing.
Kita tidak bisa keluar.
I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. I am also incapable of it.
What do you mean by that?
Ngeluh,
It has
ngeluh,
been
ngeluh.
forbidden. Please refrain, but
What should we do? Feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Apa kamu rusak?
it's you too. It's been a while.
Sing ngomong itu.
The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
Oh dia bicara dari dalam gitu. Tiba-tiba ada suara gitu. Kirain ventriloquism tadi bonekanya. Lah nggak ada apa-apa di sini. Ngapain di sini juga? Mending Serenitia Pot. Tiket setengah tidak ada salahnya. Boneka terlalu emosi sama dingin tatapannya. Kalau yang asli lemah lembut tapi juga bisa tegas.
It's not your first
iya sih.
time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
Iya sih, tapi iya ya.
Broken.
Seperti punya dua kepribadian gitu, bipolar gitu kayaknya. Jadi boneka Shogunnya rusak ya. Kamu sedang perbaiki dia atau
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just
mematikan beberapa fungsinya?
temporarily
Oh.
disabled many of. Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business
Ini
and
ini
cannot
boka
appear. So the
ini
easiest
boneka
solution
lagi.
was to announce that I am
Asli kan ini harusnya. Jadi itu maksudnya dilarang. adalah mengumumkan kalau aku sedang istirahat.
As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity, and thinking takes time. But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am
masih
working
mikir.
things out.
Mikir aja. Nggak pengen keluar, makanya di roll nggak dapat, nggak mau keluar, masih nggak mau keluar.
No, she was not created to ever be turned off.
Oh iya, asli. Lihat dari matanya gitu ya.
Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the
Tapi tindakan
future.
seperti itu akan melanjutkan
However,
keabadian.
such changes would not be
Oh, masih
conducive to
kekeh
eternity.
ini.
That's why the Shogun has a robust system to
Anti-modifikasi
safeguard
yang
against
sangat kuat.
modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen circumstances.
Hmm.
For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions, rather than attempt to modify her rules.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. The thunderstorm's getting out of control because some of the Shogun's functions have...
The thunderstorm is getting out of control? This
Yeah.
is the first I've heard of it.
Kurang piknik emang, nggak tahu apa-apa.
Huh? Okay, well, let us...
Begini
figure out
ceritanya,
this-
set langsung kita menjelaskan semuanya, gitu nggak biasa.
I see. So the thunderstorm is drawing closer.
You can fix it, right?
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it.
Jadi semua orang panik sia-sia ya.
Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for something to go wrong when you start tweaking things. Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses. It's the truth.
Making excuses. Memang itu kenyataannya.
It's fine. Just as long as you can fix it is all.
Soal renunganmu sudah ada kemajuan.
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions.
Echan orangnya kuno bang, hidup di zaman samurai. Iya ya. Mempertahankan
But
apa ya?
there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived
Bentuk
verdict in
negaranya
haste,
seperti itu
just for the
dari
sake
dulu.
of having reached one,
Ya,
would be a
teknologi nggak
confusion
seberapa
of
masuk,
priorities.
nggak seberapa. Kan di Sumeru, negara dengan ilmu menjunjung tinggi keilmuan kayaknya beda lagi tuh temanya. Itu artinya benar salah. Mau jalan-jalan?
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest. And who
Terus
knows?
siapa tahu ganti
A
suasana
change
bisa
of
membuatmu
scenery
berceria.
might put you in a different
Iya,
mood
iya
and
aja.
give you some fresh inspiration.
Ini kalau aku pakai
You
karakter
mean
Aether,
leave the plane of Euthymia?
anjir, ngajak kencan dong. Sayangnya saya lebih pilih karakter perempuan. Pasti berguna untuk semua orang.
It's unnecessary, as far as I'm concerned. But since you... Alright then. I'll come out for a while. Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me Ei. I'm not a great fan of rigid titles.
Enak ya kalau manggil.
But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness actually leave this one?
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment but
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about.
tour guides? What's a tour
Wah,
guide?
kurang piknik bener orang ini.
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you
Di zaman
tips on where
sekarang.
to eat and how to have fun. Alright, let's go.
Sampai nggak tahu apa-apa beneran, ya ampun. Jadi dari dulu Raiden Shogun tapa mulu di dalam pikirnya sendiri, nggak pernah keluar gitu.
There's a
Mana?
familiarity to the scent in the air
Nggak.
and the firmness beneath my feet.
Ya udah.
Now, Time for a change of pace. Where should we go?
To the liveliest place in town.
Pergi jalan-jalan dengan E. Mana E-nya yang tiba-tiba masuk ke dalam party? Disakuin gitu. Kayak karakter lainnya.
Useless.
Oke, kita sampai ke kota. Jadi ini Raiden Shogun kedua setara Baal ya. Tapi juga menyandang nama Baal juga. Ini pusat perbelanjaannya, beda sekali dari yang kuingat. Dari yang kuingat itu berapa ratus tahun gitu.
The stores have changed, and so have the vendors.
Ya, tentu saja tidak mungkin sama
That's
ya.
to be expected.
It's the Shogun. What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
I appear to have frightened the people.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Emang Shogun jarang berkeliling ya. Iya.
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of
banyak informasi
information to
dan memberikan
process and orders to give out.
memberikan
She doesn't
perintah.
have time to deal with it
Tidak punya
herself.
waktu untuk berpatroli.
Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low
Nah,
profile
balik
return
lagi dia
later?
punya.
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
Iya.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind. This definitely seems like your style, eh?
People still use more in commercial transactions, I assume.
Vacation.
Yep, same
Yep.
as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic.
Mora.
Wait a second. Hey!
Apa?
Gosh, it really is the Shogun.
Ya itu emang.
I do hope I didn't say anything
Santai.
Of course I don't.
Apa? Ini
There
juga.
is no need for commerce in the
Kamu mau
plane
bilang
of
apa?
Yuthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either? Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
Ini nggak rame.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
What is this stall selling?
Di sini jual benda apa?
I don't believe I've ever
Sesuatu
seen
benda
this
yang bisa
before.
dimakan gitu lah intinya. Pergi dengan ke kedai Tomoki. Anjir,
What's the Shogun doing here?
kencan dong.
What am I supposed to do in this situation? I'm so nervous.
Ayo lu. Knees before your god.
Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax.
Beneran.
I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here.
Takoyaki,
Takoyaki, dango,
dango.
and milk and so on.
Susu dan lain-lain.
Huh? Milk?
Kok beda sendiri?
Sounds kind of like the other.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact
Menu
a
andalan.
specialty. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to
Jadi
create
gitu.
some new combinations
Harus
to give customers
punya
a novel experience.
Menu
For
orisinil,
example,
menu
my
andalan,
latest concoction is this dango.
signature,
When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the
signature
milk.
dish.
The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk.
Belum
I've
belum
never
pernah
heard of
mendengar.
it. What made you
Kenapa
want to
kamu
do
bisa
this?
membuat menu ini?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with eternity.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by
Nggak ada.
Dango and me?
Nggak dapat boba short.
It's different than I expected. Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering
Masih
once and
nyesek
made too many
nggak dapat
dango,
dari
so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. Both dango and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to
Kurasa
lose.
tidak ada salahnya mencampur
To my
keduanya.
surprise, in the right proportion,
Ternyata
it tasted
enak.
superb.
A chance combination.
Kombinasi yang tidak disengaja ya.
Interesting. May I try this drink?
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly. And you two should try it too.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like porridge. But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango
Dango
milk
milk.
must sell exceptionally well.
Pasti laku
no?
kerasnya. Benar.
Well,
Ya, sejujurnya pun jualnya
I don't
biasa
mind
saja.
sales
Huh? So
Tidak
it
terlalu
sells
laku.
slowly?
Kenapa begitu?
because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an
Tapi
unusual
orang-orang sudah benar-benar
combination.
menyukainya.
Even though everyone who's tried it before, I'm not saying the
Maksudku
almighty
bukan
Shogun
karena
has
selera
unusual
yang
taste.
biasa aneh.
Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door-to-door delivering them.
Dibantuin dong.
No. Almighty
Di
Shogun.
endorse
That's too
sama
much.
dewanya sendiri.
I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on dango milk. Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. Miko agrees with me on this. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself. Can you take me there?
Oke.
Sure, let's go and have a look.
Yuk kita cari komik. Light novel. Ya light novel sih, bukan komik ya. Tapi kebanyakan komik itu dari light novel juga sih. Meskipun ada yang nggak dari light novel. What? Door.
Shogun!
Shogun.
Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Eye Publishing House? Do you have instructions for us?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just...
Apologies. I still don't quite understand.
Memeriksa pengelolaan
into the
perizinan atau
management
mungkin
or publishing
regulasi
regulations or-
kebakaran.
She just wants to browse your book.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to read
Dia mau baca
light
novel.
novels?
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Eye Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
In principle, you're
Konsep
absolutely
Anda tidak
right.
salah,
It's
tapi
just...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll
jangan
explain
grogi
it to
begitu.
her.
Well, okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. It has all the latest bestsellers. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I have just finished compiling them into a saleable form. Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Okay. Let's go then.
Oke.
Huh. How can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this? I know every individual word in these books' titles. So why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations. Take this one, for example. The good thing about being
Lahir
reincarnated
kembali
as a
sebagai Hilichurl.
Hilichurl
Aku hanya perlu
is
makan
that I
Sunsetia untuk
only
jadi
need
lebih
to
kuat.
eat
Ini
some
kayaknya
cells
ada
to become
like
stronger.
sumbernya kak dari like novel yang terlahir kembali ke dunia isekai itu kayaknya. Dan terlahir kembali sebagai, kalau biasanya di like novel kan ada yang terlahir kembali sebagai slime dan hanya perlu makan, ada yang like novel juga yang judulnya hanya perlu makan untuk menjadi lebih kuat gitu. Ini kayaknya diplesetin kayak gini, lahir kembali sebagai Hilichurl. Aku hanya perlu makan Sunsetia untuk jadi lebih kuat.
It's so long. Is it true that Hilichurls grow stronger from eating Sunsetias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device. So it's made up? What's the point of that?
Slime.
Without being grounded in reality,
Oh no
how can
man.
the story be believable?
Apa maksudnya? Slime sama kah? Yes,
Also,
slime is
I'm
slime.
fairly certain that
Tensei
Hilichurls
Citra
can't write
slime
stories.
dataken.
So, does
pernah
this
baca
author
kayaknya ya.
claim to be documenting Hilichurl life
Seru itu.
from an outside perspective, perhaps?
Paimon's starting to understand
Soalnya memang
Kuroda's
tahu kenapa
reservations
Kuroda
right
ragu-ragu
about
begitu.
now.
Terlalu modern.
How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
All right then. I believe myself to be relatively well read, but with stories like these, I have high hopes though. This seems like Miko's style.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy.
Oh.
This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against.
Apa ini? Kita milih novel gitu. Ada berapa sih? Ya 3 kan. Satu. Buku ini berjudul Kekacauan Luar Biasa, itulah kisah cinta mudaku. Buku ini bercerita tentang kisah cinta antara seorang pria biasa dengan 7 wanita cantik. Tadi ini based on like novel apa ya? Pernah tahu? Ada. Ya ceritanya seorang pria dengan 7 wanita gitu. Ya intinya harem lah gitu.
The suspense is cute. Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood. Right. Yeah, it's just the plot is really gripping. But
Oke, lanjut. Next, baca cerita seni bela diri Liwe. Ini tentang martial arts. Hidup membuatku menjadi pejuang dikala aku ingin menjadi penulis. Ini nggak tahu, kayaknya nggak ada. Mungkin mau pertama kali sih, bla bla bla. Oh ini kalau nggak salah yang ditulis sama Sing Chiu ya.
what a strange person.
Orang aneh kok sama gitu dengan nyam jadi seorang nulis.
Someone like that could
Orang sehebat itu kan bisa jadi nomor 1 dunia persilatan.
pro in the world.
Yang penting adalah prosesnya.
You have a point. And a character so determined to follow.
Oke, terakhir. Cerita petualangan reinkarnasi ini mungkin. Yang lahir kembali ke isekai gitu mungkin ya. Oh kan, Shogun Maha Kuasa lahir kembali jadi legend dan punya kekuatan tak terbatas. Nggak tahu kalau ini. Oh ini cerita yang ada di game ini sendiri kayaknya. Kayaknya pernah tahu ini cerita-cerita kayak gini.
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting Ei look around.
Ya khawatir lah, dikira makar ntar.
Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with Ei. We might get the author in trouble.
Bisa sih pengarangnya kena masalah. Tapi ceritanya kan tidak menjelek-jelekan. Ya,
Well,
tapi
if
kalau ada yang berubah jadi
someone turned into
Pai
Primer
lalu
and
melakukan
did
hal
a
tidak
bunch
pernah
of
Pai lakukan,
stuff
Paman
this time I
juga
would
tidak
never
akan
do.
celaka. Ya, iya sih.
That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories.
Shogun langsung aja.
Hey, I'm in that weird
It's okay. I find
Itu
it
itu
quite
menarik. Aku
interesting.
tidak sadar tentang cara pandang
I
orang
didn't
biasa terhadap
realize
Shogun
that
anjing.
she would never
Dia
use the
tidak akan pernah
Muso no
menggunakan Muso
Hitotachi
no
as
Hitotachi.
frivolously as she does in the
Muso no
pages of the
Hitotachi
story.
sembarangan
Nor
seperti
would she
buku
ever
ini.
use it as a means
Dia
of
juga
venting
tidak akan
emotions.
pernah menggunakannya untuk
In
menangani
reality,
emosi pada
the
alasan dia
reason for
musuh
drawing
pedang
her
akan
blade determines
menentukan
the
bentuk dan
martial
tingkat
form
kekuatan
to
yang dia
use
gunakan.
and the degree of power
Ini
with
Muso
which
no
to
Hitotachi ini. Muso no Hitotachi. Itu boba sword ya kalau di sini. Ngerti kan?
Since there is such a great deal of difference between the story and the reality,
Sing gitu.
I don't feel offended at
Pedang
all.
tanpa sarung pedang.
On the contrary, I find the author's powers of imagination quite admirable. That said, I hear that Yae Publishing House's novels are all reviewed by Miko herself, which means that the content of this book must have been approved by her.
So what do you think of Yae Publishing House? Do you like the stories we...
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects of time. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of euthymia, there was no Yae Publishing House, and certainly no stories of this kind. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed. I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were... But the truth is right here in front of my eyes. And I can't deny it.
And that's exactly why we brought you out. To take a look around and get some fresh... Sure, it's not the same as you remember. But one way or another, people are loving...
Yes, you're
Aku
right.
tidak begitu menyukai perubahan, tapi
I'm
aku juga tidak
wary
mau
of any and all
mengejar
change.
apa dan menghentikan manusia untuk
But I
berubah.
do not
Karena
wish
lebih
from
baik.
my Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite... This may be an everyday occurrence for you. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough.
Ooh, great idea! A's had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best...
Take a photo?
Foto, kata yang belum pernah aku dengar.
Once again.
Anjir lah.
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot.
Oke, kita cari pemandangan. Oh, dekat dong. Ya udah. Nyantol lah. Oh, Raiden kecing.
So, what are we supposed to be doing?
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. All you need to do is stand over there and strike a pose. Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time. So it makes a great souvenir.
Okay, so what exactly is striking a pose? Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visually agreeable action in front of you. The more I think about it, how should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top. Okay, I'll try that. All right. Well, I'll leave the decision to casual. How about this? All right. Well, I'll leave. This doesn't feel very... me. Is this okay? All right. Well, I'll leave the decision to you. Okay. I'll try that. Okay, let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to record this.
bukan fotografer juga ya lagian. Oke lah, pokoknya kayak gitu. Simpan. Oke, udah selesai. Lah.
It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the photo we took of you.
Wow.
Apa ini semacam
This is
sihir?
astonishing. Is it some kind of magic? It seems to be another copy of me, but she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk. I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background. I can't imagine how it's achieved.
That's what makes it so special!
Hang on. I'm still struggling. So, the one in this photo, are you? If it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me? And if she is me,
Kalau
then...
dia itu adiriku, lalu siapa aku?
Okay, that's way above that. Hey, that's right! Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma into anybody else.
So then, who does that make you? Here in...
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that. My existence... I think I understand. I am me. There is only one of me. But I can exist in many different forms. The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question...
In that case, this picture is one of your forms of existence?
So even I, who seeks eternity, am constantly changing my form. Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanged? Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge. You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't tell, but all this has challenged my understanding of things. Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely different plate, but it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of today, both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent God, were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But it... Perhaps I've been holding on to everything too tightly.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out. And that means that we've done a really great job as her guides.
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
IP.
Why is it getting so... Oh, that sounded like Ippei.
What Ippei? Is that
Apa
someone
dia
from the
ada
Tenryou
information?
Commission?
Yep, let's find out.
Sopo IP. Oops.
Hey, Ippei, what's the matter?
Ah, it's you. Huh? The Almighty Shogun. You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry. He's not here at the moment.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiation. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfect, but for some reason, today...
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant of the Kujo clan, I presume.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryou Commission at present.
Forgive us, Almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed in its duty. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryou Commission is in decline. Plus you, you have yet to issue a verdict on the Commission's future. So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan.
Surely they would be discussing something like that at the...
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to... The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa
Takatsukasa.
Takatsukasa.
Another familiar name. They have been faithfully serving.
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must... I've searched all over the city. He really hasn't returned yet. Yeah, I thought of that possibility too. But someone of my rank can't just go venturing into Takatsukasa clan territory like that. No need. I'm probably just overthinking things. Besides, if they're still at it, they'll only blame me for interrupting the negotiations. I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I grew up together. It'd be terrible if anything ever happened to him. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to come to harm when I could have done something about it.
What do you think, Almighty Shogun?
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to interrupt the negotiation. Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision. This issue started with me.
Mantap, keren.
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around in the meantime too. Let me mark out the location of the base for you.
Oke, kita cari tuan muda. Oh, kayaknya lama ya. Di atas.
Boring!
Matanya kepreset dong. Oh ini Hidden Mountain Base. Oke, kita masuk ke dungeon. Ini ada rumah di dalam tebing, ruangan. Oke, mulailah. I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here.
Whoa! Look at how well hidden this place is.
Kita
I
sembunyi.
can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains. I feel something that doesn't belong here.
Huh?
Hah?
We should proceed with caution. The Kuja...
Oke. Kita selidiki markas. Kita pakai Mbak Ei. Tapi kita nggak dapat Mbak Ei. Anjir, nyesek. Sakitnya tuh di sini. Ya.
Illusion shattered!
Ayo.
With sword comes shadow.
Ya, dapat Raiden kecing. Tuh.
To the ferry.
Why are there Ronin here? This is a Tenryou Commission base.
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way. Shine down!
Perfect distance. Finally,
There is no
my
escape!
blade!
Boba
Inazuma shines
sword.
eternal!
Ferry. More! Finally, let's get down to
To the
business.
chase!
Boring!
Shine down! Absurd.
Order guide you. More!
There is no escape.
Kok maksudnya mau ditimpa?
Shine down. Insolent. There is no escape.
Finally,
With sword comes shadow.
Retribution!
Born to oblivion. Transcend all constraints.
Salah kok.
To the ferry. Let's get down to business. Disappear. My blade. Here. Worthless. Here. Lucky day. Worthless.
I will have order.
Say no more. How's this?
Illusion shattered.
Don't blink. Cut to the chase.
To the ferry. Finally, let's get down to business.
Speed of light.
The perfect distance. How's this?
Third it is.
Remove all obstacles. Now you shall perish.
Finally,
Ada harta karun lagi itu. Pas ya.
Don't blink. With sword comes shadow.
Jatuh. Bye bye. Udah kan? Ya. Udah kan? Udah dong. Mana musuhnya mana? Oke.
Order guide you. Solidify.
Erase all threat.
Speed of light. Good. Incoming.
evil conquering. Here. Impossible.
Speed of light.
I'm ready. Good dog.
Cepet.
Almighty Shogun!
Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, explain what is going on here.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryo Commission recently. Really, it's nothing worth the almighty Shogun worrying about.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of security considerations, that's all.
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan, your turn.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis. These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced? You're going back on everything you said.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan. Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryo commissioner. Do I understand this correctly?
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryo Commission to offer our lives in service of the almighty Shogun.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryo commissioner.
Anjir.
The process is quite simple.
Anjir.
Anyone who can beat me in a duel becomes the new commissioner.
Sorry, a duel with the almighty Shogun?
The first Tenryo commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel. Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical condition? Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade.
Well...
Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? Anyone who can defeat me, Takatsukasa or not, will be appointed the new Tenryo commissioner. Does not a single person dare to face me?
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy in the Tenryo Commission. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt Decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong. But that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, you have to have at least tried.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done, even if you had tried.
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. And I even need Ippei to set me straight at times. It's the way it's always been. But if nothing else, and right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, it is I who represent the clan, like my father before me. His duties are now mine to perform. Just as the Shogun said a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same way that it began. This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless. But I accept. Come forward.
Anjir. Duel. Ini duel nih. Kalau seumpama kita kalahin gimana? Jadi kita mengalah gitu ya. Oh enggak, bukan kita yang duel. Ya udah.
The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn. Almighty Shogun.
Anjir. Anjir.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins.
Okay.
Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility to take care of him. You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry. So,
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's punishment for the time. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting.
as you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not...
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, Almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from... Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
Anjir, lumayan lama ya. Nyam 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 nyam. Marriage Vary. Padang abu tak berujung, di mana angin pun tidak berhembus. Mimpi dari banyak petualang handal telah berakhir di sini. Ya, Marriage Vary ini Mungkin kalau map world-nya Genshin Impact udah kebuka semua, kayaknya ada tempatnya itu. Beneran ada lah ini. Tapi sayangnya masih belum kebuka semua.
When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the Shogun. So strict.
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating.
Dia akan memenggal
If
Kujo
it had
Kamaji
been the
tanpa pergi 2 kali.
She would have
Dia
decapitated
beruntung.
Kujo Kamaji without a second thought.
Mungkin itu juga yang dia kira.
I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. He has shown me how some things remain the same. I also have you to thank. The things we experience.
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on?
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, still, I will give them a little more time. After all, they are not the only ones who have made... The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I, as Ei, would like to offer my... I have much to contemplate in the days to come. But at least, I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity, as I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. But I've made up my mind. So I will do... This is...
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryou Commission and the people in the city. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
No need. There's no place for such things. Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company. Okay. I'm ready to... My period of solitude will now continue. But it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issue.
Okay, see you next. Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, the only thing left to do is return the past permit.
Did you know? Well then. How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she... What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself. It's fine. She wouldn't mind. So, from what you were saying, it seems that she's finally begun... That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest.
Yeah. It seems like she's not gonna force everything to...
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with something you... Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see Ei's less formal. Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again. She would never admit to it, but she does in fact get...
What? But she...
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the... But you don't belong to this world.
Oke guys, chapter Imperatrix Umbrosa bagian 1 selesai. Jadi gitu ya, ceritanya tentang Mbak Ei, aka Baal, aka Raiden Shogun. So that's all. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.